Assalamualaikum. Can people hear me? I've switched on and off many times because I had it saying it tadi. Okay, so let me just check. Okay, now I'm live. Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang. Saya ucapkan kepada semua sahabat-sahabat saya di luar sana, di alam maya. Apa khabar PKP kita hari ketiga? PKP dah banyak hari, saya tak ingat dah. Tapi apa khabar hari ini? Maaf, saya tak boleh ingat berapa hari dah. Okay, Alhamdulillah hari ini hari ketiga kita berpuasa. Dan juga hari ketiga kita menjalankan rancangan resepi Ramadan masakan dengan Thermomix yang kami unjurkan untuk semua pelanggan-pelanggan kami yang dihormati, juga untuk keluarga dan sahabat-sahabat kami sekalian. Nama saya Adrina dan saya adalah Thermomix Cooking Advisor anda. Okey, insya-Allah hari ini saya akan menunjukkan bagaimana untuk buat agar-agar gula Melaka. Sekejap ya. Okey, agar-agar gula Melaka ni dia adalah resepi daripada The Malay Kitchen, buku yang ditulis oleh sahabat saya Surya Abdullah. Okey, buku ni juga telah memenangi nombor 1 World Gourmet Cooking Cookbook Award, International Cookbook Award ya. Jadi pada kawan-kawan saya yang selalu nak buat agar-agar gula Melaka, yang especially untuk Ana kata tiap-tiap kali dia buat dia mesti tak jadi. And then dah lah kena kacau on the stove for so long, and now she is having she's pregnant, so she's going to have a baby. So hari tu dia call saya dan dia happy sangat sebab dia dapat buat gula-gula agar-agar gula Melaka ni dengan mudah sangat dengan Thermomix. Jadi hari ni kita akan tunjukkan dan resepinya, ingredientnya sungguh mudah. Saya gunakan agar-agar tali ni ya. Agar-agar tali ni kita perlu dalam 10 gram. Jadi selalu dalam satu paket ni dalam 20 lebih gram. Jadi saya cut into half like this. Semalam saya dah buat yang ni, yang lebihan dia ya. So this is about 10 grams. Minta tolong basuh sekejap. Dan kita perlukan santan dalam 200 ml. Jadi 200 gram 200 ml. Satu kotak kecil macam ni dah cukup. Of course kita ada gula Melaka. Susah nak cari PKP ni. So hari tu I managed to get it and kept it sebab memang nak buat nak tunjukkan resepi gula Melaka. Jadi I have this, and lepas ni dah habis nak kena cari lagi. Telur and also daun pandan. Of course air juga. Okay, so kalau kita ikutkan resepi, mula-mula sekali dia ada cakap letakkan mangkuk ke atas penutup mangkuk. So apabila dia cakap macam tu, kita boleh letak apa-apa mangkuk pun macam ni. Okay, sebab lepas tu kita swipe dia ke situ dan kita tekan our scale mode, and automatically kita punya mesin dia jadi penimbang. Kita boleh tekan 10 dan dia jadi kosong. Okey, jadi kosong. Okey, kita punya mesin ni very sensitive. Dia boleh measure up to the nearest 1 gram. Okey, so bila kita letak macam ni, ada orang pernah tanya, dia kata macam mana nak timbang, so kita tak ada masalah, kita boleh timbang kat sini. Setelah kita dah masukkan gula, lepas tu kita nak masukkan tepung, all we have to do is kosongkan balik dan kita measure balik. So this is one way of doing it, or we can do it direct into the bowl. Okay, in this case kita nak measure telur dengan santan dulu. Jadi saya nak guna inilah. So, kalau tak guna ni, saya nak guna ni sebab nanti saya nak tuang senang. Okey. So, saya kosongkan dulu. Macam tu. Dia kata masukkan telur. Masukkan telur. Okey, I nak measure santan I. Santan tadi sikit. Okey, ini santan kita nak measure, cangkir dan kita timbang. Okay, anyway, memang satu kotak ni dalam 200 pun saja nak tunjuk. Okey, that's enough. Okey, lepas tu kita akan kacau ni biar dia sebati. Okey. Lepas kita dah buat tu, kita letak tepi. Dan kita akan masukkan secubit garam dalam itu juga. Secubit garam masukkan dalam santan dengan telur kita tadi. Now the next one is dia akan kata masukkan gula Melaka. Kosongkan. Ini ada gula Melaka. Teruk betul lah, saya tak nak potong pun, tapi nak tunjukkan kekuatan saya punya blade ya. Blade kat sini. Okay, my blade is made out of Zolingen. It's from Zolingen steel. Together with this is stainless steel of a very good quality. Jadi ya, inilah kita punya pot dan kita punya blender dan kita punya food processor. Everything is just in this one bowl. Yeah. So that is kosong. We are still in the scale mode sebab I nak timbang kita punya gula Melaka. So besar-besar macam tu pun. Patut kalau nak potong kecil pun boleh juga. But it's quite soft. This gula Melaka is quite soft. Because I made it yesterday. And it's okay. Slightly higher than 200 gram. Tak nak membazir, so kita buat macam tu. Do I need something else? Ikutkan dia suruh potong ketul. Dan masukkan 2,5 sudu teh serbuk agar-agar. I tak ada serbuk agar-agar, tapi I guna I punya agar-agar bertali ni. So I dah rinse kan, I masukkan saja dalam ni. Dan I nak masukkan air, I think. Air, ya. Okay, air kita perlukan 1,000 gram. Kita kosongkan balik kita punya penimbang. And we measure our water. Gram ya. So, apa kita ada dalam tu? We have our gula. Kita ada gula Melaka kita. Kita ada, kalau nak ikutkan, kita boleh letak juga gula biasa kalau nak. Okay. Kita boleh masukkan gula biasa, tapi I tak nak gula biasa tu sebab memang dah buat banyak kali and gula Melaka saja dah cukup for me. Kalau letak gula pun boleh. So, tadi kita punya agar-agar tali tadi, air dan daun pandan. Kita letak je macam tu. Dan kita tutup. Okay. Kalau kita go swipe to the right, we will get the home screen, or we can just touch home kat situ. This is our home screen. Home screen kita ni ada 3 circle. Yang belah kiri sekali adalah masa. Jadi kalau kita nak masak cara manual, kita bagi term kita manual, kita perlu tahu dia punya masa, temperature dengan speed. Okay, bila kita pusing speed ni, it activates the the machine. Okay, the handle will tutup, and the machine will start working. Meanwhile macam ni, the handle is open ya. So untuk sekarang ni kita nak masak untuk 10 minit. So kita pusingkan punat dia ni sampai kita dapat 10. Okay, 10 minit. Kalau kita tersilap dan kita nak pergi kosong balik, kita tekan yang ini lama-lama sikit. Sekejap. Dia jadi kosong balik. Okay, so I nak jadi 10, I pusing balik. Anyway, that's the feature kalau kita nak kosongkan balik. So the next one is masa. So masa, temperature suhu. Kita nak untuk yang ini, kita nak masak untuk 120 darjah. Resipi ni ada dalam Malay Kitchen ya, 120 darjah. So I letak 120. And then untuk pergi to the next one, I can either touch the circle or I can just press the knob. So when I press the knob will actually go. Nampak? Yep. So now I'm at the speed punya knob, and in the recipe book it says pergi ke kelajuan 2. So kita pergi kelajuan 2. So sekarang my machine is moving slightly because I had my big chunk of gula melaka. So it's just circling it now. Okay, so untuk 10 minit this is going to cook. Meanwhile I have campurkan the santan, telur dengan garam sikit. So this is just going to be prepared sebab lepas 10 minit nanti I akan masukkan ni. I can just put it on the lid. Okay, so I'll show that to you shortly. Jelly ni memang cantik kalau kita buat ni. I buat semalam lah sebab nak tunjuk jelly ni agak-agak ni jadi keras, will take some time. So I baru potong just before the show tadi. Maaf kalau dia punya size tak sama sangat, tapi you can do it like this and it will look so nice. Okay, but it's good kalau nak buat benda ni. Kalau kita nak buat untuk buka puasa, it's encouraged to actually preparekan one day ahead or in the morning. So when you do this in the morning, memang cukup masa, dia dah keras untuk kita buka puasa. So this is our buka puasa punya cuci mulut. Okay. Okay, sementara tunggu 10 minit ni, let me just explain to you a little about the Thermomix. Okay, ada 8 minit lagi. Hari ni I nak cerita sikit pasal sejarah Thermomix. Okay, Thermomix ni as a product dah bermula daripada 1960 lagi. Ya, sebagai company yang keluarkan Thermomix ni, company ni dah ada di Jerman. Nama dia Vorwerk. Vorwerk has been around since 1883 dan dia buat other things. Dia ada buat vacuum cleaner, I think certain other places dia buat makeup. So dia memang manufacturer. But in Malaysia, at the moment, the company that brings the Thermomix into the country, dia bawa Thermomix saja at this point of time. Okay, so Thermomix as a product started in 1960 sebagai blender khas untuk makanan bayi. So they started in 1960 and it looks like a normal blender that you and I have in our homes. Okay, tapi in 1970 dia introduce heat element into the blender. So sekarang ni kalau you ada anak-anak, kan selalu kita prepare, kita beli one device apa ni untuk nak cuci kita punya botol susu, or kita beli another one, a blender untuk nak mix baby food. I remember I had a very good baby blender that cost me 1,000 plus. But after that, I didn't use anymore and I passed it to other people who have children, who have babies, okay? But with Thermomix, you start with that and you will continue to do everything. Okay, so in 1970, they introduced the heat element. So the blender that cooks baby food or blend food had a heating element. So that heating element made making baby food easier. Yeah, and of course after that, we started having improvements, and until today, the TM6 is one that is Wi-Fi enabled as well. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, saya dikenalkan dengan Thermomix ni pada tahun 2014 oleh sahabat saya yang menulis buku tu, Surya Abdullah. Surya ni dia memang pandai masak dan suka masak. Saya ni pula tak suka masak dan tak pandai masak. Jadi tiap hari dia jumpa saya, dia akan cakap, Adina, bila nak masak? Bila nak masak? Bila nak masak? Jadi I kata tunggulah, I sibuk lah, I nak masak, I minta my masakkan ke, I pergi beli makanan ke. So I did all that until one day, because she keep on asking me, she said a very good thing which I have to thank her today. She said, don't you want your children to taste the food that you make yourself? And honestly, I never cook for my children. I'm very lucky, my parents live with me. Jadi my mom actually did the cooking and the baby food for them. So kalau mak saya tak ada, unfortunately I went to the store and started buying all those pela, gebur, whatever food on the shelves. And if I had changed time, if I had gone back to those days when I had my babies were young, when I had my babies, I would definitely get the Thermomix, because I would know what is in there. Because dulu, the longer the food punya shelf life was, that was the one I purchased. Not knowingly today that the longer the time it's on the shelf, it's not really that good, kan? So anyway, just think about that, because I have experienced it and it's that easy. Okay, so we have another 4 minutes. So until you get until TM6, it took them more than my age. That's 1960 all the way until here. So I had, when I purchased my Thermomix, it was the TM31. This TM31, even the first time I saw it, I fell in love already. It was so superb. I tengok je, I jatuh cinta, because it was very futuristic even at that point of time. Yeah. And then about a year later, in 2015, the company introduced the TM5, which I couldn't say no to. It had the same feature, except the screen is smaller than the TM6. However, those who have TM5, you can actually also be Wi-Fi enabled by having I don't have it here right now. By having what we call cookie. So cookie is like a dongle that you attach to the side, and with that you can actually get Wi-Fi. Now, a lot of people have not seen this. If you have the time, do listen to my other partners who, just like me, share the passion of talking on Thermomix, okay, and cooking with Thermomix. Again, I wasn't a cook. I couldn't cook with Thermomix because the recipes are very, very detailed to the grammage, to the timing, to the everything is like to the dot. Jadi it's easy. It takes away all the rasa-rasa sikit and all that. And untuk bulan puasa ni, I tak adalah nak rasa-rasa. I masak benda yang I dah biasa masak juga. So when I've tested it, then it's easy. Okay, so for your information, Thermomix is the world best seller all-in-one super kitchen machine. Okay, all-in-one super kitchen machine ni, meaning one device you can do so many things. Okay, and one Thermomix is sold every 23 seconds. Isn't that amazing? Every 23 seconds, one Thermomix is going to a friend or your family's home. And to our dearest customers, yang dah order, insyaAllah you'll be getting yours very very soon. And for those who haven't, please do get them now, because of the MCO worldwide. The factory in Germany and in France is actually closed until July. So we do have stock, but very limited, because it was the shipment that was on the way just before the MCO. Yeah, so it's coming, but it's limited. So those who really want it, please contact us so that you can register and pay for it and wait in line. It's not going to be that long, inshallah. Okay, so we have 41 minutes left, 41 seconds, 37, 36 seconds left, and I will have to show you this part, because this part that I show you, it's a bit different. But kalau you nak buat the sensitive sauces like hollandaise sauce, Bernaise sauce, and even mayonnaise, you actually prepare the oil, the hot butter, the melted butter or the oil in something like this, and you actually pour it on top of the lid. Okay, but for this I am going to take off the MC. We call this MC, so I'm going to take off the MC. But untuk the other sensitive sauces, we actually pour on the lid, and even though the MC is closed, it's actually drizzling. Okay, so you see, when an activity ends, there will be an alarm sound. Okay, this alarm sound will trigger us to go to the next part. So to quiet the sound, we either touch the screen or we touch the knob. So kita dah senyap macam tu. So, kalau nak follow kan step 2, so there's only 2 steps ya. That was the first step untuk buat ni. Second step is dia kata masak for 2 minutes. So I time it to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, the temperature is still 120. Okay, if you can see, 120 is the objective temperature that I want, but in there it's 100 degrees. You don't mean 100 degrees. And untuk speed, I have to go to speed 1. As you see, the handle will automatically shut when I rotate, when I turn the knob. Okay, so for this, I'm going to now slowly drop the santan and egg mixture through the hole. I'm just going to do that. And you see, the work is not so much, and it's actually very easy, and we can talk while I do this. At it. Meanwhile, I'll prepare. This is the dish that I use to pour the agar-agar later. And we will let it cook for the rest. Okay. So we have 18 seconds left. Okay, dah bunyi pun. Okay, so dia dah bunyi macam ni. As I mentioned, we just press the knob and it will stop. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pour this like that. Kosong, tak air sampai atas bilik. Tutup je. Okay, I'm going to show you pre-cleaning lepas ni. Kita ada satu function lagi. Nama dia pre-clean. Nak keluarkan daun pandan tadi. Leave the apa ni, agar-agar to stabilize, so dia tak bergerak. Okay. Okay, sekarang ni I nak tunjuk pre-clean function. Pre-clean function ni kita nak senang, nak mudahkan bersih, ya. So kita tutup, kita letak air just above the blade. Lepas tu kita swipe this way and kita pilih pre-clean. So pre-clean ni kalau macam I tak letak any sabun. Kalau nak boleh, saya tak letak, saya letak air saja. Dan kalau kita buat lollipop ataupun any sugar stages punya recipe which uses sugar, then kita letak a little vinegar. Okay, so kita tekan pre-clean and we just turn it, and the machine will actually identify the amount of dirt that is in there for it to take how long untuk nak buat pre-clean. Okay, so kalau kita lepas kita buat coklat ke, kita buat benda-benda even roti, ya, kalau kita lepas buat dough, the dough yang wet dough tu, especially wet dough, dia melekat. So pre-clean is one of my favorite feature of the Thermomix because it's so easy. Okay, while we do that, I'll just show you the agar-agar gula melaka that I made yesterday for our buka puasa today. And in 2 steps, yeah, in 2 simple steps, agar-agar gula melaka is ready without so much difficulty. And all the time, and we say this all the time in all our recipe shows, cooking shows. Don't you like how the Thermomix keep your kitchen and your tabletop clean? That is one of the best feature of Thermomix, sebab kita tak perlu nak susah-susah sangat nak bersih-bersihkan. It's very ideal for people who loves to keep their kitchen clean. And one of the reasons why, dah siap dah. So one of the reasons why I never like cooking was because I have to clean up. Actually, I love cleaning up, but if I can, I don't want to even start cleaning up. Okay, jadi that was the reason why I didn't want to cook. Okay, so we have pre-clean. I don't know whether we can see this. Yeah, so I'll just put it in the sink, buang air and wash. So it's as easy as that. Okay, Alhamdulillah. I hope the 30 minit bersama Adrina, bersama saya, teaches you something about the Thermomix. Of course, how to make agar-agar gula melaka. And siapa yang dah ada Thermomix tapi belum ada buku Malay Kitchen, you can also order from me because I have stock. Or you can also go to the Thermomix shop to purchase there. Apa lagi? Selamat berbuka puasa. Dan insyaAllah, please stay tune. Tiap hari pada bulan Ramadan ini pukul 2 petang, insyaAllah ada saja resepi yang my friends and I will share with you. I will also appear again in one of the next few days. Okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jumpa lagi next time.